Good morning, everybody. It is 1:30 in the morning. About 45 minutes till I need to be at work. The 22nd today. Only things that we got going on today so far are work, which will put us over 40 for the week. Card payment, of course. That's always necessary. And then probably stream a little bit. Not gonna do Boyfriend Dungeon again. We're gonna try something else, maybe. You find something different to play. We're gonna talk about a new camera that's coming out that I think is really dope and will eventually be a goal of mine to have. You know, once we have the budget for it. It's pretty dope. So stick around to see that. Of course, you'll get the after work update, and then you'll get the end of day update, which will be way later in the day. I plan on being up for a while today streaming. But yeah, other than that, there's not a whole lot going on today. If you missed the stream today, it'll stay up on YouTube for forever because I stream on YouTube. So turn that bell on down there next to that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe as well while you're down there. But yeah, turning on that bell will make sure you're notified every time I go live and every time I post at any point in the future. Let me know if you're happy with the content down in the comments. Let me know any other content you would like to see me make. I'm trying to get into making videos, like actual videos for you, not just the daily vlogs. Might try some of that this weekend. Don't know yet. But, I mean, the phone is capable of shooting 8K footage, so might as well try and shoot some good footage for you. But yeah, I mean, let me know what kind of content you would like to see me make. Leave a like if you're liking the daily vlogs. This is day number 8 now. We've made it over a whole week. We've uploaded every single day. I hope to see y'all in the future, liking these videos, commenting on them, telling me what else you'd like to see, what new stuff, what changes you would like to see. I just hope that y'all are around for the long run, because I plan to be. So, see you guys in a couple seconds.
Hey everybody, it's after work. Like I said, I'd see you here. It is 10:15. We got out a little early. We started hella early. Volume was pretty light today. Didn't really run a whole lot. Helped every other fucking wall though, which is fantastic. I love doing that. But we got over 40. We got 41.8 hours this week, which is first time I've done that in a while. I am so tired though. I barely slept last night. We're gonna obviously eat. We do that every day. And then we're gonna do some research on a new camera I found. Looks pretty freaking awesome. It's a goal to get it. So, you know, once this blows up and I really get into, you know, shooting video and making short films like I want to, it'll definitely be my go-to purchase for it. It's $7,200 for the 6K version. If it's an 8K that we want to do it, it's $11,000. But hey, you know, 6K is good enough for me. But yeah, we're gonna eat. I don't know what yet. We gotta find something. Sorry if I sound a little nasally. It's fucking dry as shit out here, and I've had like 3 different nosebleeds today. But yeah, we're gonna go home. We're gonna eat. We're gonna do some research. Then we'll get back with you guys, and we'll talk about the camera. So, without further ado, let's go home.
Hey guys, so this is the segment I was telling you about where we are going to go over a camera that I found. Got it pulled up on my screen right here next to me. I'm going to be reading out some of the stuff here. I know a bit about it already, but for those of you who want to learn about it yourself, it's a DJI product. DJI does mainly gimbals, drones, stuff that helps with cameras. They really not done a camera. They've really not done a camera themselves until now. And this camera's pretty freaking awesome. It's called the Ronin 4D. And essentially what it is it's a camera. It's a camera that is mounted in the gimbal. So you got gimbal here, goes up and down, left and right. Just make sure your photo stays as still as possible. Well, right here in the center of the gimbal is the camera. It's a full frame camera. Can shoot in, they have the base model, which is 6K. Then they have an advanced model, which is 8K. And let me tell you, it is freaking dope. Oh, how I wish I could get my hands on the real thing to review the real thing for y'all, because you know I'm big on reviews. But it's got your normal left and right stabilization, so your camera doesn't shake sideways, but you know, you're using a gimbal. It helps with your side to side, but it doesn't help your up and down stabilization. Well, it's got a 4-dimensional axis in it. So, while it also stabilizes your left to right, it also helps to stabilize your up and down to make sure that everything in your video stays as centered as possible. It's got 2 different modes for the y-axis stabilization. You can either have it where it just makes it where there's no bump in it. It slowly raises and lowers for you to always make sure that you don't have the bump that you get with a gimbal when you're going up and down. Like if you're running, jogging, having to climb, whatever. You know how it gets that real weird up and down shake? Well, this 4th axis will keep it steady the whole time. Or you can lock it so that whether you're going up or down with it, the focal point always stays in the same spot. There's a couple other cool things you can do with it, like kind of like Red has detachable handles. The handles come off of it. You can mount it with just the camera on the gimbal. It's cool. It's cool. I'll give it that. It is cool. Removable handles, awesome. Maybe you want to put it on a tripod, you want to put it on a mount, something. Removable handles is awesome. Less clutter, less weight. Another cool thing is you can take the monitor off. And once you take the monitor off of the camera, you can put those handles we were talking about that are removable onto the monitor. Now, why would we want to remove the monitor? Say, filming in a tight spot. Set the camera up, have the subject of the video, and you're on the other side of the wall watching everything on the monitor. I'm gonna put pics up for you. Don't worry, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's a wireless monitor. It's not just removable where you have to plug in a bunch of random shit that nobody wants to deal with. No, it's completely wireless. You take it off, you can walk I think they said it's up to 2,500 feet away. And you can still add another 0, I'm sorry. It's up to 20,000 feet. 20,000 feet away from the camera with the monitor in your hand on the grips. They also come with a one-handed handle that you can mount on the back of the monitor. So while you have either it mounted or one guy filming, your focus guy, or you, if it's on the tripod, you can turn the focus dial, and it has, I'll find a photo for you, but it's got, you get your video, and then there's a little segment off to the right side of it where it shows you a top-down view of your focus, everything that's in and out.
and you just turn the little knob on the side of your monitor handle, and it can help you keep everything in focus. Whether you want focus in the background, in the foreground, focus on all parts of your subject. And you can do it remotely from up to 20,000 feet away. Now, we kind of glossed over the fact that this is a camera. It's not just a gimbal. You don't get it and then you put your camera in it and you can run it like, no, it is the camera. And you don't have to rebalance it at all. It's not like, I can't really give you great examples because I film with my phone. My phone gives me up to 8K capability, which is awesome, but I don't ever use that. I'm going to in the future. Don't worry. In the future, I'm going to try and get some badass videos for you. But anytime I take my phone in and out of the gimbal or I put my mic on it, I always have to reposition it to get it where it's not lopsided. Have to get it where it's not trying to drop forward on me or drop backwards in the gimbal on me. It's weird. Balancing it, it's effort I wish I didn't have to put in. And this takes it away. Because it uses the DJI lenses that they're making. And they all weigh almost exactly the same. So you take one lens off, put a new one on, and there's no rebalancing for it. It's always in the same spot no matter how many times you change out the lens. Some other awesome stuff is, well, the monitor, staying on the monitor. The monitor itself is 1080p 60 FPS, which is genuinely dope. It's dope AF. It's got, whenever you're going into the focusing on it, it's got, it's a LiDAR waveform sensor built into it. It comes with it. And that's what gives you your distances for, like, if I want to focus on my hand and my face drops out, but I want my face, it uses the LiDAR to show you where your focal distances are on the subject. Pretty freaking awesome. It has an autofocus feature that uses the LiDAR to make sure your subject is always in focus. Falling back just a smidge. Another pro for the 4-axis gimbal is tracking. If you set it to the track mode, it'll automatically track your subject no matter where they go. Always adjusting, always keeping them in focus. It's dope. It's the full freaking camera, the full works. It's gorgeous. Got its own Kodak in it. Only problem I'm seeing, just me personally, you might not have this problem, but I do. And let's be honest, most of us that are getting started in filming, most of us that are getting started in videos, what have you, whether it be short films, movies, just daily vlogs that you want to do, whatever it is, and you want it to look dope, you want it to be gorgeous. Most of the time we don't have $7,200 to drop on it. Or if you're going for the 8K version, it's, guess down below, you're wrong. It's $1,100. Which, honestly, hear me out. Not that bad compared to a $24,000 Red V-Raptor. Or the $39,000 Red. Or the $53,000 Alexa, the Anus Alexa. It's not really that bad compared to other cameras that do the same thing and have the same capabilities. But this comes with all of it as one package. Now, it would be dope, so dope, to be able to have one. And that's a goal for 1, 2, 2.5, 3 years down the line. It's not something that's going to happen immediately, but it would be awesome. And I'll make sure to throw up pictures for you here in my hand of just angles of the body for it. And I mean, it's pretty dope. It's a dope camera. It looks gorgeous, honestly. Oh, wow. There are so many awesome video ideas I have that would just come out so much better if the ability were available to me to have it. It's just a gorgeous piece of equipment. It really is. I saw it yesterday. Shout out Corridor Digital. I love Corridor Digital. They're really one of my main inspirations for, the filming and doing videos and stuff. They're one of my big inspirations. Always have been since, I think, 2016, whenever they came out with the Little People Dancing video. Freaking hilarious. They're just great. Everything they put out is freaking amazing. One last thing is, if you're shooting in 6K at 60 FPS, awesome, gorgeous. 6K and 60 FPS. Drop it down to 4K, 120 FPS. 4K 120. Oh, what I would do legally to get my hands on this thing. And I would do a lot. I would do a whole lot. But it's dope. It really is. It's one of the best things I have seen come out in a while. And wow, I just can't stop saying it. It's freaking awesome. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. Whenever you order it, it's available in December, but whenever you order it, this is everything that comes in the package. This is what comes in the box for you. You get your Zenmuse X9 6K camera, which is Zenmuse is the gimbal manufacturer that they used for it. So it's a Zenmuse X9 6K gimbal camera, or it's the camera manufacturer. They're the gimbal. This is the camera. You get the main body, the LiDAR rangefinder, the DL mount, which is for other DJI lenses, is their DL series. Your left hand, your right hand, your top handle, your high bright main monitor, TB50 battery mount, power adapter, charging adapter, AC power cable, your USB-A to USB-C, which is, I think, for transferring the video, your base plate, a hand grip extended control sticks, which is like for your zoom. Whenever you're using it, you can help direct things with it. They give you two tools. They give you a flathead screwdriver, which is cool, and a 3mm ball and hex key for assembling and disassembling. You get your 10mm quarter 20 screws for assembling, and they give you caps for every single joint that would leave the camera or the body itself open to dust. So when it's fully disassembled and you're transporting it, because you're not going to want to transport this thing whole. What if you damage it? So whenever you take it apart to transport it, every single thing has a cap to prevent dust from getting in it. Gorgeous. Comes with a battery and the LiDAR rangefinder cable, which is just how you set up your LiDAR. But for $7,200, this is a steal. It really is. Oh, we don't really have much else going on today. I'm gonna go hang out with my dad in a little bit. Here in about 2 hours. Afterwards, we are going to be doing a stream. Me and you guys, obviously. And then, after that, I'm going to go to sleep. Because I've had a long day. I don't want to be awake anymore. Yeah. I just don't want to be awake. I'm tired. I've been up since 1 a.m. It's now 3 p.m. I'm going to be up until most likely midnight again. So, there's that. Other than that, guys, we got nothing else. It's been a great day. I will get back with y'all after the stream. Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, it's the end of the day for me today. Well, the end of the day. I still gotta edit this. It's way later than expected when I'm getting home, so we're not gonna stream tonight. I spent the last 4 hours with my dad. Had a blast. First off, we ate. We ate Riskies, which if you're not in Texas, which surprisingly a fair chunk of you that watch this aren't, according to my analytics. Yeah, if you're not in Texas, it's just Texas barbecue, good shit. And I mean, what can I say? It's barbecue. It's good. Living down in the South, barbecue is always gonna be good. It's never bad. It can be bad, but for the most part, Texas barbecue is always good. Can't really go wrong with Texas barbecue. Then we watched the new Dune movie. And I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna talk about anything that goes on in the movie. It was great. Going into it, having never read the books, never seen the original, I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but from the trailer that I did watch, I expected a lot of action, action right there. It did pretty well. In the parts where it wasn't just straight action, it handled the stillness real well, developed the plot, developed the characters amazingly. And then when the action did hit, there was action. It was great. Definitely gonna need a second movie for it. And hopefully, seeing as there's 6 or 7 books in the series, hopefully we get another Harry Potter type series where it's just good. You know what I mean? I can deal with the last one in the series not being the best, but give me 5 or 6 great ones, we'll be fine. So yeah, not much else to end this on. I'm going to edit this up and I'm going to go to bed. I have been up for 21 hours so far right now. So it's been a fun day. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Bye.